Yeah, let's go.
Welcome back to Parker's Post. Of course, you got your guy Bobby today, man. Boy, been a lot of sports stuff going on this past week. Gilbert Arenas getting locked up. They done fired, well, officially fired Shannon Sharp off of
Yep.
ESPN. But,
Yeah, he did.
but, we got the NFL season coming up real soon. But before we get started, boy, I got my main man, the number one bartender in Tampa, always my man Jeff. Jeff, man, what's going on today, man?
Hey, little light swimming, little light work. Getting ready for the preseason game tonight, kicking off, and like you said, that Gilbert Arena story is monster right now. But
Well, let
I
me ask
did
you a
see.
question, man. You just say you went swimming. Were you at the beaches or were you swimming in the pool, man? Man, let the world
you
know
know,
where you were swimming at.
it's in the pool in the backyard. It's not an Olympic-sized pool now.
Everybody, we in Tampa, Florida. We got beaches all the way around us, and he's swimming in the damn backyard pool. I ain't trying to be funny, but that's what he's doing. Hey, everybody, today is a great show today. We are going back in time. We trying to bring up every NBA franchise and see who is their number one GOAT. But I may add who is the best player, but I'm gonna throw the GOAT in there. So Jeff, how you feel about we doing this today, man?
Well, I feel good. I'm going to disagree with you on a certain few superstars, probably especially in Orlando. But let's do it.
Well,
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
tell you this here. We're finna get started, man. Let's go with these Lakers. I'm starting at the top. Always got to start at the top. Lakers.
So Lakers and Celtics. All right, let's go.
My personal opinion, and I got a very highly opinion here. My best player, it has to be Magic. But the GOAT got to be Kobe.
No, neither one. Kareem. To me, it will always be Kareem because he started to lead the way before Magic ever even showed up. He may have not started as a Laker, but he damn sure is the best Laker of all time, in my opinion.
So I ain't starting
Kobe.
no mess out here on social media. You said Kareem, but not
I did say Kareem. Yes, former Milwaukee Buck. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. Kareem was a hell of a player for the Lakers, but again, Magic put in a lot of work. That's my best player, and my GOAT got to be Kobe. So,
I mean, this generation, yeah. I mean, obviously Kobe, but the greatest Laker of all time, the greatest Laker, is the one who started it all, in my opinion, and that was Lou Alcindor, a.k.a. Kareem. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so let's go to the Golden State Warriors.
Ooh, okay.
That's a very easy one for me.
It's Steph. We know it's Steph.
Steph Curry. So there's no disagreement. Steph Curry, that's the easy one. We don't need to really even talk about it.
Literally, he's the one that helped develop guys or think they could develop like him, like Trae Young, Clayton Clark. He changed the 3-point game forever.
I don't know about no damn develop, but I'm going to say he was the GOAT.
Absolutely.
He ain't helped develop nobody. Don't say that.
What I'm saying is he not developed them, but he indirectly influenced them on what could be possible. Let me correct myself.
Okay. So, let's move on to another. And this is going to be a hard one. The LA Clippers.
Ooh.
Hey, this is crazy, but I'm going to throw this out there. This is the top of my head. My best player, Kawhi Leonard. And I'm going to throw this crazy one out there. My GOAT for LA Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I mean, it's honestly, that's a real tough one for me. It's hard to honestly argue that because Kawhi is the only guy that's gotten them as far as, you know what I mean? Like some people would say Blake Griffin because the
Blake
impact.
Griffin. We also can talk about the point guard. But Kawhi Leonard is, I think, the only memorable thing that ever happened in the Clippers franchise. Man, I'm gonna get on from that, man. I don't believe I'm gonna talk about the Clippers, man. The Sacramento Kings. What you think about Chris Webber?
Well, it's got to be Weber for longevity, impact of the game as far as he got them. Arguably, you could say Vladi, right? But Vladi wasn't there long enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Vladi was one of my favorites, though. I'll be perfectly honest with you. There's just not been anybody that was there as long as Weber has been.
A lot of times when we talking about greatness of GOAT, a lot of time the player got to be there for a long time, at least about 8 to 10 years.
Sometimes it's more about tenure than overall impact. But Chris Webber had both.
Right. So we ain't gonna discuss that one too much, man. That's a little bit too much. So we're gonna finna move on to the Phoenix Suns.
See, all right.
Hold on, man.
Here we go.
I got to throw mine out there first so to get your mind to churning a little bit. The best player I got is Charles Barkley. And my GOAT, and you already know who the GOAT is. Go ahead and say it for me. Steve Nash.
When we were talking about this the other day, I've been going back and forth. Back-to-back MVPs says a lot more, even though he wasn't there for his entire career.
Right.
He had more of an impact in a shorter window. But if you want to talk about tenure and legacy, it is Charles Barkley over Steve Nash. But Steve Nash had a bigger impact in a shorter period of time. I'm still going to defer to Barkley. I can't. I really thought about it. I'm going to stick with Barkley.
Okay. The Oklahoma City Thunder. My best player, and this guy can be named on a few other franchises, Kevin Durant is my best player. Best player.
No.
Stop.
No.
Stop. Let me get it out. Man, I'm gonna throw the penalty flag on you just by you shaking your head. And I know you're gonna, I think this one you're gonna have a lot of conversation on. The GOAT, because I don't believe I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say it. Kevin Durant.
Okay, wait. Okay, are we talking just OKC as a franchise? Or are you including the Seattle Supersonics before they came to the Oklahoma City Thunder?
No,
what?
Oklahoma City Thunder. And the young kids today never heard of Seattle Supersonics. They don't know nothing about Garrett Payton.
They need to check some tape and be updated.
My GOAT, Russell Westbrook.
What? No, it's automatically Shy right now. He's the only one that's brought him a championship, that has started his career there, and probably will be there for what we call that 10-year period. If Shy's the only one that helped bring them a chip with the second youngest team in finals history, that's a way bigger impact than what Durant, Westbrook, and literally James Harden did all together. And they've all had a major impact on today's game. Shy is arguably done more with less around him, even with that young talent.
Well,
that's why I'm going with Shy.
Well, I appreciate what you told me yesterday. Kevin Durant and Steel. All right, let's move on to Portland Trailblazers. No, best player, Bill Walton.
See, nobody wants to go back there. Everybody wants to talk about.
Hold on, save it. So I ain't saying who the GOAT was, and we ain't talking about Glorilla either.
Shout out, JB.
Hey, so I'm gonna say Bill Walton, man. I have to say Bill Walton, the only one that brought a championship to that franchise.
Yeah. Nothing against LaMarcus Aldridge and Dame Time. They didn't do as much as Walton did.
Right. Well,
because arguably that's 2 and 3. Aldridge could play now. He just never had anything around.
Good. So let's move on to Denver Nuggets. This is pretty easy. For you,
it's Joker. It's Joker.
I never seen the host get up and walk off. But I'm getting ready to walk off. My best player of Denver Nuggets, Mr. One-on-one player himself. Who is it?
Don't tell me you're about to say Melo. Please, God.
Melo. I said he the best player. But the GOAT, I'm going to give it to Joker. So you got to give me some, man, you got to ease up on me on that one.
All right, look, Carmelo one-on-one was one of the greatest offensive basketball players I've ever seen.
Well, that's the best thing I ever heard you say about Melo.
Offensively, he was truly specially talented. I've never taken anything away from him. But I like guys that play on both sides of the ball. I will always respect the two-way players.
Okay. Okay, so who you got? Who? So who we talking about? Melo
And
or
Denver,
Joker?
Joker, because he's a better defensive player, and he brought him a chip. He got that ring.
Okay, what about
Got that
Alex
ring.
English? Man, there's a whole bunch of them I can name, but I'm gonna stick with Joker. I'm gonna agree with you, Dave. But Melo is right behind him, real close.
Absolutely. I mean, Alex English is a close third behind Melo.
Yeah. Okay. Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz. Well, I'm gonna move on because I know you're gonna goddamn talk your behind off when it come to that one. Because I know Joker's when he. Whoa. I'm gonna back up for a minute. You the only American that I know. American. You hear me? American that will lead a basketball conversation off with a European player, and you're gonna end with a European player. You the only American that I know that would do that.
I hear you.
Okay. So let's get to the Utah Jazz for a minute, man. My best players is Karl Malone. Karl Malone. And I thought very hard on this one. Karl Malone. Who you got?
That's the thing, right? It's like Karl Malone, who put in all the buckets, but who helped him get all those buckets? The greatest assist man of all time.
Karl Malone.
But don't knock my boy John. Don't knock him. Don't knock him. Come on now. I'm still giving it to Karl because Karl was more well-rounded, in my opinion, for his size and skill set. John Stockton if John Stockton could have scored better, to me, it would have been John Stockton. But the fact that he only was great and not only great, elite at that one thing, I'll take the person that has the points, the assists, the rebounds, the block shots, the better defensive impact. John Stockton was not that great of a defender.
You know, with those two guys, I could flip-flop those guys. Best player, GOAT. Either way, you're not going to go wrong.
I'm still going to go with Malone.
You put your money on the right man. So let's move on to Minnesota Timberwolves for a minute. And you better not disagree with me when it comes to Minnesota Timberwolves. You better not disagree with this one. You better not. Man, I may kick you off this call, man. I'm thinking about it already before I even say anything. Do you know best player? There's only one. And I already know what you're going to say. I can see it in your eye. Your eyebrows already moving. God damn, they moving up and down already. Your hair is coming on top of your head. Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett is the best thing ever happened for that franchise.
No arguments. No arguments. Absolutely zero arguments. He helped put them on the map in the 90s.
What? I don't believe I'm hearing this from you.
Look,
believe I'm hearing this from you. Oh my goodness.
No,
Lord
it's KG.
Mercy.
Why would I argue against KG? Are you kidding me?
Okay. All right. You know, San Antonio Spurs. I already know we're going to go at it on this one.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
My best player, David Robinson.
God damn it.
And my GOAT.
The Admiral. The one championship over Tim Duncan's five.
But my GOAT is Tim Duncan. My GOAT is Tim Duncan. My best player is David Robinson. David Robinson put in some work, man. David Robinson is a top 10 center of all time.
Yeah, against the greatest power forward, arguably, of all time.
Well, that ain't what Karl Malone said.
Go ask Shaq. Go see what Shaq said. Shaq's got Timmy number one.
Man, Shaq is a big bully hater out there right now. So who you got as the best player for the Spurs?
Yeah, no, Timmy D. It's Timmy D, Tony Parker, then David Robinson.
What? Well, I almost hit the damn button on you for real. All right, but I can't hit none of this. I got to move on. Houston Rockets. That's a simple one for me. Dream.
Dream, yeah. Houston, all day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Houston, all day.
Okay, so that's an easy one. Okay. Dallas Mavericks.
Dirk, greatest finals run even though he only got one, the greatest finals run in NBA history. Beating Roy, you know what I mean? Aldridge.
Who did he beat?
Roy and Aldridge, swept Kobe, right? Beat OKC in that Thunder team, if you remember, and then beat LeBron and D Wade and Boston Miami. Greatest run in finals history.
So he beat LeBron.
Yeah, that's the year that Dirk went in and they beat him, Jason Terry, fucking JJ Barea. While your boy LeBron had D Wade, Bosh, and everybody else.
Okay, so let's move on. Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies, because we're going to go back on a couple of these, but you done said something. Because I'm going to check you on a couple of things when you said. Memphis Grizzlies.
Shane Battier. My GOAT is Shane Battier.
Hey, man, I'm going to ask you a question. Before I say anything, have you ever seen anybody break a damn computer screen? Have you ever seen anybody break a damn computer screen?
No.
I'm getting ready to. I don't believe you said that shit.
I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
Okay. Tell me who.
Greatest Memphis Grizzly of all time. I'll be honest, that one's a tough one for me. I don't know that franchise as well. I think Ja Morant could possibly be in that conversation, but he hasn't done enough, you know what I mean, to make the impact long term.
What about the Gasol brother?
Mark?
Yes.
Wow. He's got some numbers to help support that.
He played there a long time.
What's that?
He played there a long time.
Oh, yeah, he did. You
know, that's one throw up in the air. You know, either way, we can name anybody that ever played with Memphis. You know, we even can say fucking Vince Carter if we want to.
Yeah, I agree. Now, I will sit there and say, I'm gonna turn this one. Who's your best New Jersey Net? Because I'm gonna go ahead.
Goddamn. But you really must have been out there that damn Sunday day swimming. You really been doing some swimming today. Boy, that damn Florida heat. Boy, that damn Florida humidity really must have got to you today. You supposed to be answering the questions, man. You let me ask the question and you answer. So let's move on. New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans Pelicans.
What's that?
New Orleans
Pelicans. Pelicans?
Yes.
The New Orleans Pelicans? Anthony Davis.
Shit, there only one damn Pelicans I know.
I mean, I know DeMarcus was there for a minute, but Anthony Davis, like Zion hasn't been healthy enough. It should be Zion, but it's not.
Okay, the NBA, David Stern had revoked the trade. Chris Paul to the Lakers.
I remember that. Yeah. That? Yeah, I do.
And you wouldn't even say Chris Paul's name. You talking about others.
Chris Paul's bounced around to too many teams. No longevity anywhere.
LeBron James bounced around some damn teams too, shit.
And LeBron James, I don't have as anybody's GOAT.
Okay, I'm finna go ahead and break this shit down to you. But I'm finna go ahead and slam the motherfucking, the fucking mailbox closed on you, man. Because we had this conversation the other day, and you didn't like what I said. You stormed off like you was a fucking bricklayer. Boston Celtics. You waiting on for this one, ain't you? Boston Celtics. Listen to me now. Don't comment until I'm finished. Boston Celtics. I'm going to look right in the camera at your ass. Boston Celtics. Listen what I'm finna tell you. Best player.
Listening.
Larry Bird. The GOAT, Larry Bird. I'm not even going to say it. I already know what you're going to say. Go ahead. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Bill Russell, baby. Mr. 11 championship. Bill Russell. Greatest Celtic ever. Hey, your boy Welch. Hey, just remember, Anthony Welch, your boy, big man himself, agrees with me. And you know this.
What that mean? You know what I always say? He next man to me. Next man.
I'm just saying.
I get it.
I'm just saying. Your boy that played a long time
against Bill Russell. Man, I never saw Bill Russell play a day in my life. Have you?
Look, Larry Bird's my favorite Celtic by far. He's one of my favorite players of all time. I'm just going to respect Bill for what he did. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Move on. New York Knicks. My best player, Patrick Ewing. My GOAT is Patrick Ewing.
Oh yeah,
Next.
no doubt, no doubt. You got no
So we
arguments
don't
from
need
me.
no
It's Patrick
conversation on
Ewing.
that one. Okay. Philadelphia 76ers.
Ooh, I like this one.
My best player of all time for the 76ers, Wilt Chamberlain. I
Who's
got
that?
you, didn't I? I got you. But my GOAT is the house call man himself, Dr. J.
Yeah, Dr. J, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I look.
But I had
AI
to
is a
give
very
Will a
close.
little homage.
Well, no, I think AI is a very close second. I just don't think, you know what I mean? He's quite there because he didn't pull off that championship. It would be AI if he would have won that chip, in my opinion. But it's Dr. J.
Hey, let me ask you a question, man. You're a bartender by trade, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had a glass through at your ass? A glass.
Well, for sure.
One of these. Because I'm getting ready to throw this at this damn screen at your ass. If you say AI one more damn time right here.
I love you too. I love you too.
Hey, 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 man, let's move on to Brooklyn Nets. Let's move on to the Brooklyn Nets. Now, before I say this here.
Well, Brooklyn, New Jersey, right? I mean, we're talking.
Hold on. Pump your brakes. Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets. Formerly New Jersey Nets. The people gonna watch this and they gonna say, I didn't talk about my man K.A. Chibbs, Ken Anderson, what name they want to call him. K.A., there ain't no disrespect. You my guy. And I mean my guy.
Right.
But I gotta go with Jason Kidd all the way across the board, man.
Greatest net to me of all time is their number one leading scorer. Lopez's twin, Brooke Lopez. Hold on, longevity. Longevity, number one scorer, efficiency. He's still putting in work. He's still putting in work.
New Jersey fans, New York fans, I'm sorry you had to hear that. I'm so sorry. But we're going to move on for that one. Man, let's go on to Toronto Raptors.
Don't say, what are you going to put, Jason Kidd up there?
Toronto Raptors? No.
Toronto
No, listen. We finished with Brooklyn. Jason Kidd across the board. Don't matter what you say, don't matter what a fan say, but I just told you a while ago.
I got no problems with Jason Kidd being number one. I'm just saying I got Brooke slightly over him.
Brooke Lopez, man. You just disrespected all the Nets that ever played. You disrespected them. Hey, people, again, I ain't gonna tell you where he work at in Tampa, Florida, but he the best bartender. You know, all you got to do is get off the airplane and you ask anybody in the airport who the best bartender in Tampa, and they gonna tell you where to find him at.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just telling you what I believe.
Okay. We're gonna move on from that one. Toronto Raptors.
Well, there you go.
Across the board. God damn it, there you go again. And we agree. It's Mr. Leonard.
Vince Carter, maybe?
Stop.
I'm having fun with this.
What?
I'm having fun with this.
Why you being so disrespectful? Vince Carter was great. Hold on a minute. We could have said Kyle Lowry before we say Vince Carter.
It's hard. Look, longevity, impact. You helped put Toronto on the map. Certainly wasn't Hakeem Olajuwon in his last year. We know that.
Hey, man, don't be disrespectful, man. Man, don't be disrespectful. Now, we try to keep this very civil today. Hey, you know, we done talked about this here, and I got to say something about the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks. My best player is Lou Alcindor.
Ooh, I see. I get it. I get that. I get it. But
hold on. But my GOAT, you all know who the GOAT is. You all know who the GOAT is. There's only one.
It's Giannis.
Okay. Do you agree on that one? Because Lou Alcindor got to get some damn love. Formerly known today as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You heard I say LeBar.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. The Indiana Pacers. Now, we had a conversation on this one. But we talked about it in another way. And we talked about who get the most love. And I'm going to say this here. Reggie Miller mean more to Indiana. I don't care if Indiana would have won a chip this year. There still was nobody on that team who's going to get more love than Reggie
If you
Miller.
don't have, if you don't have a Reggie number one, I'm sorry. I got a problem with that. But yeah, I completely agree. It is still Reggie. It is still Reggie.
Yeah, there's a lot of franchise we can talk about. You know that we even can talk about the Lakers with Kobe, but Kobe don't get that type of love like Reggie get in Indiana.
Right. I agree.
Yeah. So
I agree.
All right. Let's move on to Cleveland.
The Cavs. We know who number one is. Oh, you got to put LeBron there. The only person that helped ever bring him a title, longevity, impact. I mean, he had some real terrible guys around him. You know what I mean? And still got as far as he did even before he came back. You got to put LeBron there. You have to put LeBron there.
Okay, I'm not going to go left on you because my lips hurt from damn. You know, my lips hurt from darn conversating with you. Hurting me. They hurting right now. LeBron James. We're going to go with LeBron. But this one right here, this next one is very important to me here because I want to hear your truth answer to this one. And we're going to talk about the Detroit Pistons. We all know that Isaiah Thomas is the face and always will be the face of that franchise.
No arguments there.
So you ain't going to say Bill Laimbeer?
Absolutely not. No, I'm an Isaiah junkie. You know that.
Hey, man, I know some dude from Grand Rapids, Michigan. They love them some damn Bill Laimbeer.
Go ahead. They can drink all that bullshit water they want. I'm still going with IT, man.
So, okay. So let's move on to the Chicago Bears. I'm talking about the Bears. Chicago Bulls.
Come on. There's no question. That's the easiest one on the list now. Come on.
Well, that ain't what his counterpart would say.
We don't need to say his initials. We don't need to say anything. We all know who's number one.
Well, you got a pair of them shoes on right now?
What's that?
I say, do you have a pair of those shoes on right now?
No, I only have one pair of Air Jordans, and I'll never wear them again out of respect.
Okay. So we don't need to say who it is. We already know. Chicago Bears,
Absolutely.
We already know.
Absolutely. Done.
So let's move on to the Charlotte Hornets. This is the one I really want to hear because I'm kind of up in the air on this one. I want to hear what you got to say first. Charlotte Hornets.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know. Charlotte's tough for me. That's a tough one.
Muggsy Bogues.
Well, see, I wanted to say Muggsy, but did he really have the numbers and the longevity, though?
We don't even know who the leading scorer is with the damn Charlotte Hornets.
I mean, Charlotte's not a great historical franchise, right? They're one of the worst NBA franchises out there.
Right. So we don't even know who. So that's one that's up in the air.
Yeah, I'll go with Muggsy. Maybe Zoe?
Okay.
No, Zoe wasn't there long enough, right?
What about Larry Johnson?
Solid game, but he's not a Hall of Famer. He's not. I got to put somebody that at least has some type of Hall of Fame resume or some type of impact on the game. Muggsy did.
Well, there was nobody in Charlotte that made the Hall of Fame.
Anybody can make a team's Hall of Fame way easier than the Hall of Fame itself. We know that.
Okay. All right, then. Well, we're going to move on. Washington Bullets. Or, as y'all know them today, as Washington Wizards.
I mean, hell, are you even throwing Jordan in there for 2 years? He got 16 MVP votes at 42. I'll give him that.
So we both have MJ. That's who I got, MJ. There's a couple other players we can throw in there, but I'm going to stick with MJ. Now, you know, the Bullets used to be pretty good back in the 80s.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Bullets. I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with the Bullets of the 90s before they became the Wizards. I'm just not.
Okay, well, we're finna move on to the Orlando Magic. I already know this is your home team, and I know you've been waiting to hear what I got to say on this one. So I want you to listen to me. You know, I want to make sure today, the 31st of July, you able, they'll be able to pick you on a jury trial today because you're going to listen to what I got to say today. My best player, listen now, listen, don't say nothing. Listen, Shaquille O'Neal. My best player, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yep.
But I'm against you on this one, but I got to go with it anyway. Dwight Howard to go.
Dwight Howard is the GOAT. I told you that. Secondary Superman, man. Secondary Superman.
Okay. I agree with you. I'm going to let you get away with this one. I know you. I know that's your favorite team.
Wait. The criteria is longevity for the franchise. They both got to a finals, right? They both may have lost, but they both got to a finals. And Dwight Howard had 3 defensive MVPs while he was here. That's the reason. Shaq doesn't leave. There's no question. Shaq left.
But Shaq left and still went and won 4. Dwight Howard left and he was a backup and barely got 1.
But we don't know that because it didn't happen. So you can't sit there and say that he would have won here because he didn't.
Well, you know the truth. Now you can say this right now. Hey, I ain't getting into with you about that. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But we do know this here. We know this here. This one thing we do know. We can go back and look at the numbers of the chip that Dwight Howard had. Because he got 1, right?
What's that?
Dwight Howard got a chip with the Lakers, correct?
Yeah, he got a chip in L.A. During the bubble. He played behind AD.
What you say it again? He played what? Say it again.
He played with Kobe. Yeah, remember the second stint of his Lakers stint he was the backup they were running him at the center and AD at the power forward. That's why they won that championship.
Man, I'm not trying to be AI today where I pick out keywords. What you said. You said backup. Man, how can a man be a backup in his prime?
All right, let's get away from this Orlando one. Let's go down to Miami. Let's go down south.
Hey, man, let's get on to Atlanta Hawks, man. Atlanta Hawks, okay. I got Dominique.
Human highlight reel. Come on now. Come on.
You know, we finna move on so quick on this one because you want to jump over my Hawks. And I don't know where you get your list from. Man, your list, man, you must have went somewhere. Man, you got a Salvation Army right next door to you. Because that's where you got your damn list from. You just asked me about the Miami Heat. Listen what I got to say. My best player, Miami Heat. Drum roll, please. LeBron James.
In Miami?
And my GOAT is Wade County.
You're putting LeBron over D. Wade as the greatest Miami player of all time.
No, I said D. Wade is the GOAT. I say...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, Wade County. That's what I'm saying. That's why they call it Wade County.
Hey,
it's D. Wade all day.
You know, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you something, man. My daddy just had to go get some goddamn hearing aids. Man, do I need to get you some hearing aids?
No, I'm just outside. It's the only reason why I can't hear as quite as well today. That's the only reason.
Okay,
I'm normally inside.
But you agree on that?
Oh, yeah. Wade County all day. If anybody puts LeBron over that, they're insane. Wade carried that final team against Dirk Nowitzki, actually, with a broke-down Shaq. Shaq was hurt in that final. He was really hurt. D. Wade literally, basically one-handed that shit.
So, man, we done went over every NBA team. And to me, Michael Jordan's still the greatest of all time.
There's no, or not yet. You and I will never disagree on that. Ever, ever, ever. Ever.
You know, I know we didn't put no numbers up. But they ain't no use of putting no numbers up. But I do know some of the players we have said. And I know there are some people will debate on who is some of the GOATs of the franchise. But I always say this here. Everybody see totally different than what I see.
Absolutely. But it's all about the eye test.
But you know what I always say about my eyes? They still the greatest eyes all time.
They don't lie. They don't lie, motherfucker. They don't lie.
Hey, hold on. You know what? In steel. Hey, man, I appreciate coming on tonight. Great show tonight. One thing I'm going to tell you. Stay cool and stay dry. And most of all, smoke them up. That's it. I'll see you in the morning.